And India adds 7,495 new COVID-19 cases, 6,960 recoveries and 434 deaths in 24 hours. Recovery rate stands at 98.40%. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. I'm IBETHOI THOKCHOM. To stay protected from coronavirus, wash your hands frequently, wear your face mask properly and maintain a safe distance. Now the news in details. Chief Minister Nongthom Biren has assured to arrest everyone involved in N. Rohit's killing in 2 days. Representatives of Joint Action Committee formed against the murder of THOKCHOM Rohit along with family members of late Rohit met Chief Minister Nongthom Biren today at the Chief Minister Bungalow in Babupara in Imphal. Speaking to media on the sidelines, JAC advisor Moirangthem Rajmani said that the Chief Minister has given them the assurance that everyone involved in the incident, particularly the killer, will be arrested and exposed within 2 days, besides fulfilling all the demands of led Rohit's family. Rajmani said that the JAC and led Rohit's family have decided to take Rohit's body to perform his final rites and has decided not to stage any kind of intense agitation considering the Chief Minister's assurance. He, however, warned that the JAC, along with the family members, student bodies, public and CSOs, will launch a series of intense agitations if their demands were not fulfilled. It may be mentioned that N. Rohit was shot dead in a pre-poll scuffle between workers of two different political parties in the wee hours of December 20 at his Hairok residence in Thawal district.
Honorable CM na ikoi buthoi bidin manghan birakpu taragadi amuk hanna ikoi JAC amasung Hairok praja miyam chhatra sangstan mayam khuru punna phaminaraga kari tawba yabage haibadu ikoi mukhana jagan ngasi phawdadi JAC gi maigai da kaimta hairakpu leitri ikoi nasu yam khawrang na ngaijabani adugi wafam dudi hojikso adum makhoi gi yum ngakpagi di nupi angang mayam mama hairiba area sida thomjallaga magi yumda adum honorable ikoi gi hojiji kendra gi MLA sarade samgi haijabutare aduga ikoi JAC dadi mana Saruk Yabiba, Natraga, Wahayama Tambiba, Lagidriba, Sigi, Isosima Siartoge, Simatoge, Havadi Hosipodi Latri. A city I'm pinning I wait.
Meanwhile, Youth Collective Manipur YCM condemns that police has failed to arrest anyone involved in the killing of a student from Hairok constituency in a recent election-related scuffle even more than 24 hours after filing a report to the police station concerned by family members of the deceased. Speaking to media at Human Rights Allied Office in Kwakat Hill today, YCM convener Ahibam Chanthoi condemned the Hairok incident and blamed the state government for not taking necessary action. She demanded authorities concerned to arrest everyone involved in the incident and to give them befitting punishment. Chanthoi also demanded relevant authority to seize all guns possessed by Hairok residents at the earliest. She also informed media that YCM will soon submit a memorandum to Election Commission of India and to the centre regarding the matter.
Thamoi sokna nungaite aduga sugumba thawdokse Hairok khaktana tana Manipur ga taida su tholak nungai haingai leite khatana tholak tanaba akhoi gi YCM na kari tawba yage haibase akhoi thabak kharadi akhoi changsan jagani hairiba thawdoksi gi matangda akhoi gi Manipur gi government na makha action lawkhat piraktrabani na mari leinaba central government na amadi election commission na athuguma tamda thigatlaga makhatana suguma thawdok thoktanaba aduga crime sida chenari ba mihatpa amasung thawdok sida chenari ba khudingmaku phagal haningi.
MPCC General Secretary L. Tilotama has accused the BJP of forcing people in some constituencies to vote for BJP in the upcoming 2022 state general election. She was speaking at a one-day political conference organized by Imphal West 1 District Congress Committee at Maklang Bazaar today. Tilotama criticized both the centre and state BJP-led governments of not executing any significant developmental works. She said BJP is using force to get votes in many constituencies out of apprehension that it may get defeated in the upcoming election. She mentioned the pre-poll violence in Hairok constituency as one such incident. Taking part in the event, Lamshang constituency intending candidate Mani Babu Likmabam expressed disappointment that pre-poll violence is rising in the state.
Preparation tong nani ngay marag sa isang mi hakal ba hawre mi wan no may nang ba hawre mi mayum thugay ba hawre asigum ra culture se mamang na Manipur amok na hen na ukidri ngarang dani Hairok da sadra ma sidana mapa shok na miyang mayama ma adugom laba nomai kwegi chara maruna kaptana mioi tarama thoi na gana hojik hospital da operation tawdui punchigi lang changi badum laba election do masidi ekhoi gi mang da Bharatiya Janata Party na pora abani
mi ki damuk ta khanari du kai gilo mi na vote ka ga moi ka to gi khanari ba mi sinari mi ka to phangoi ne phanggadro nungai gadro nungai roi aduna akhoi praja na gyan da biraga apa apa mi da vote ka kisanu akhoi na pa badana vote thada ge aduga makhoi na pa na moi thada sanu party ki principle mayam do nei ne raga ne apa mu vote thada raga tawi bana praja sing je akhoi khana dana ba mi na vote le pa akhoi ga doi khana doi no apang mani le lawi.
State Cabinet meeting has unanimously resolved to sanction 150 crore rupees from the Department of Mahud for completing the construction of Civil Secretariat complex in Manipur ahead of Prime Minister Narendra Modi's pre-election visit in Manipur in January next year. Speaking to media, spokesperson of Manipur government Letpao Haukiv informed that the cabinet has also resolved to cover newly registered street vendors of the two Kwarambanima market, namely for Woibi and Panthobi, ASA workers and Anganwadi workers under CM, HT and NFSA cards. Letpao Haukiv added that Manipur government's startup scheme has been extended for another 6 months till June 2022. He further informed that the cabinet has also decided to convert paddy fields on which houses have been constructed before 2014 into homestead lane, besides transforming Nilakuthi, Korengai and Kabau Laikai under Hengang Circle Revenue as Revenue Village. The High Court of Manipur has issued notice to parties concerned to respond to the PIL filed at the court against frequent calling of total shutdown and blockade along the two national highways of Manipur by Atsum, KSO and Ansam in connection with Manipur Hill Areas Autonomous District Council Bill 2021. The High Court issued notice to Union Government, State Government and those calling the Band blockade to respond to the PIL filed by 1 Angom Tomba latest by February 3 next year. The date was fixed after a plea to the court bench comprising of Justice Sanjeev Kumar and Justice M.V. Muralidharan, who were hearing the case today. Women Association for Socio-Economic Development has informed that it has decided to support a proposed general strike by Scheduled Tribe Demand Committee, Manipur State in December 27, midnight till 6 p.m. of December 28 if Manipur government failed to send recommendation to the Centre for Inclusion of Meitei community in the ST list of the Indian Constitution within 3 p.m. of December 27. Students of Sangayumpham Higher Secondary School held a protest meet today over government's failure to fill the vacant posts of principal and teachers in the school. Protesters carried out the protest meet at the school's gate in Khangabok constituency, Thawal district. The school is reportedly running without the principal since last October. Junior Resident Doctors Association of RIMS staged protest demonstration today at RIMS complex in Lamphilpat demanding relevant authorities to conduct counselling session of doctors who have cleared NEET PG at the earliest. Taking part in the protest, General Secretary of the Association, Dr. Radugengbam Satyajit Roy expressed disappointment that the result of NEET PG was declared long ago, but the counselling session has been delayed owing to an order by the Supreme Court.
Due to a stay in the order in this one Supreme Court, due to some issues, this PG counselling has been delayed for like more than 3-4 months, and actually we are running the whole hospital with only 2 batches of PGs or the junior residents. So we are working with almost like less than 30% of the manpower. So the thing is, we want to do a protest so that we can compel the authorities, that is the higher authorities, maybe this one Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, so as to expedite or hasten the process of counselling, so that the workforce that has been like less out here in the hospital, we can increase the workforce, we can give better services to the to the patients as a whole. So we want a full-fledged working force. This is our like main aim or the main strategy of today's protest.
JNU Students' Union today submitted a memorandum at Manipur Bhavan in New Delhi demanding to nab the culprit involved in the alleged forced eloping of a JNU scholar at Mayang, Imphal. Members of JNU SU, NESF, BASO, AISA and SFI carried out protest demonstration demanding justice for the victim, holding various placards. Intending candidate of the 12th Manipur Legislative Assembly election from Wangkai Assembly constituency, THOKCHOM Arun Kumar today joined the BJP. Party State President A. Sharda gave him a warm reception at the party head office at Netiapad, Chutek. Speaking on the occasion, A. Sharda said entry of a capable person like THOKCHOM Arun Kumar in BJP is a boon for the party. THOKCHOM Arun Kumar assured that he will work in the interest of the public if he is ever voted to power in the upcoming election. It may be mentioned that THOKCHOM Arun Kumar was earlier in the Congress party.
Manipuri political scenario sinadi hauji sai ko ja thengna chaboga BJP sarkar lakne ki chai tara manga pithri matam sinna tabada nasai mamang panni chai kumsha mu haidana haiba chai kumsha mu ki haiba mamang ki matam da uwa adigi scenario ani esi ki ketawase masi ko na yakana nega mama kam sangai lakadori election sila
Bangsa parti na Manipur malawak na notice kina utay yan na Kalau jadi tu, saya masih menceritakan dalam parti dan ada juga menceritakan lagi isu. Anu macam parti segi mana cerita, mian perjalanan saya waktu itu ada orang yang dari parti segi.
Yai School Assembly constituency intending candidate THOKCHOM Brindas said changes will be made in the state once people realize that money used during election are collected from them with deception. She called upon public to realize that some are trying to woo voters using muscle and money power and by creating fear psychosis. She was speaking at the public meet held at Vakta Ashram Ground, Moirangkhom, organized by TH Brinda Election Committee today. TH Brinda said it is high time to take befitting lesson to those who abuse one's voting franchise. She termed the recent scuffles and death owing to election as unfortunate. She also espoused the need to repeal AFSPA, citing its dark regions.
Miam the so aba, miam the la laba, and will la le hydrogen scobia soiraba. Anybody say a fair trial is subject of the name. A fair trial subject of the Mrs. Jingley Hibiside, Kapa, Hatlea, or name. I do it target low or around the name. So low, so talk about the ripple over them. Nasigi battles, Pesaga, labor, Mangal Mam state power, all the state power, with labor power Mamsi. See, Lapole Basilisi, the Hasina, when a Pidu watch, Canada, Pidu Ribano, and when a Piri Basida Miam, the Piri watch, Makogi, Matoya, Masaki, Matoya, and even have a say, Hangapa, water Tadari Bangasai, Liver Peshamea, muscle flexing Mam, accept the stage and Lakan.
Residents of Uchiwa Wangma have alleged that escorts of Wabagai MLA MD Fajur Rahim had opened fire during a housey event at Punsi Market in Uchiwa Wangma in Wabagai constituency last evening in the presence of the MLA himself. Irate locals have decided to boycott the local MLA. President of Uchiwa Wangma Popular Welfare Club Mayengbam Kunja Bihari informed the same to media at the press meet jointly called by Uchiwa Wangma Popular Welfare Club, Youth Social Development Association and local Mairapaibi groups at Uchiwa Wangma Punsi Kaithel today.
Wabagai Kendra ki manung channel dari by MLA Fajur Rahim ki wakar natabida magi layuka iskos kambu sina thausi lawhom da changchal laga thon ningda ba thodok nongai round manga turu kapthop ki tonu so koi makhashi lajare ngasi haiba numit haiba di hojik tagi hauna hayeng gi pung baru babuki manung da 24 hour ki manung da mana media gi thongda sana lale haiba gi thambirak traga di boycott tawpa haiba wakham masi ani ki side tagi wari basi lawgre.
District Election Officer Imphal East held a marathon race for free and fair election 2022. The event was part of systematic voters education and electoral participation campaign on the theme Run for Democracy. Imphal East DC Diana Kumantem flagged off the marathon from DC complex. The DC and SP Imphal East joined the marathon participated by voters of 10 assembly constituencies of Imphal East districts. They passed through Nomaibung, Konungmamang, Tumbuthong, Bamon Lekai, Singjamaithong, Komba Bazaar and finally returned to the DC complex.
Our District Election Officer office na Sinjariba Run for Democracy Marathon asi part of the SWIP activity, Systemic Voters Electoral and Education Electoral Participation activity amagi saruk oina sinjabani asida koina promote tawzaningbadi voter awareness promote tawzaningbani amasung akoi ethical voting then peacefully conduct over election asi adugumba na chingba akoi voting gi itos mayam adu gibu promote tawbo oina sinjaba marathon ni.
9th death anniversary of journalist Thokchom Dwejamani alias Nana was observed at his memorial at Thamaiban, Cheidauching today. It may be recalled that Thokchom Dwejamani died in police firing while covering a public movement at Cheidauching on December 23, 2012. Thamaiban MLA Khumukcham Joy Kisan, Amju President Wang Khemcha Samjai, General Secretary Khwairakpam Nauba, Manipur Film Forum President S. Mangojao and others offered floral tributes at the memorial. Speaking on the sidelines, MLA Joy Kisan lauded journalists for their selfless sacrifices. He also called upon everyone to prevent unwanted Hairog incident from happening again. While Thamaiban United Club President L. Pratap expressed a desire for people from film fraternity to join the memorial observance as Dwejamani died while covering an incident related to a film actor.
Aku sina naung pahomda aku ina Shraddhanjali pifam to pisu piri aduna ngasi nungai taba thotok siga mari leinana ngarang su aku gi hairokta yamna nungai taba election ga mari nanana chhatra ma siraga magi mapa atete mem thau aruba philna su hai sugum basing su media person sing sina phadana coverage to biraga matungna sugum se thorok tanaba Manipur da sugum tangdu leita da phibam ma lakpa election ga mari lenaba mihat nipun chatrak pasida Manipur leriba civil societies organization sing maira pabi sing Chatra Sangsan Singh, government amsung CEO ani type toraga akan memeng changba sumi aruga media person sing su aran ba torokpa achum ba torokpa ani mak sengna sengna phongdok pi haiduna asina naw legi tabu mari leina ina miamda amani media person da appeal tokjari
pawmi duna legi dabu matamda ngasi film gi oiriba sangnai rabu mayamna laktabase masi khwaidagi laibak thibani haitar matungda film forum gi tholakpa thodokta lamdamje lerba miyamna mateng pangdana bagi maramdu oiganena ai khali.
Manipur added 16 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 out of 1,346 samples tested in the last 24 hours. Today's COVID-19 positivity rate stands at 1.18%. As per the latest report from State Health Department and COVID-19 Command Control Room, total confirmed cases of COVID-19 in Manipur have reached 1,25,685. Active cases are 192. One COVID patient from Thawal district died in the past 24 hours. Death toll stands at 1,999. 11 recoveries were reported in the past 24 hours. Total recovered cases are 1,23,494. Manipur's recovery rate stands at 98.26%. Now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you updates on coronavirus cases in India and the world. Keep watching Impact News. Notice the ahan oina RBI na regulate toba amasung Ministry of Finance, Department of Financial Services, Government of India na Surface Act 2002 gi makada financial institution ama oina sakhangkraba Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana Housing for All mission gi makada subsidized home loan pibada mangjil thariba Panthoibi Housing Finance Company Limited amadi masigi sister company singi Guwahati yauna branch tarahumdoi hangdokchare chahi 13 ki khongchata lakraba Panthoibi Housing Finance Company Limited gi miyamna financial facilities sing lowiranaba ningsingjari Panthoibi Housing Finance Company Limited and its sisters companies Uripok Taurambam Laikai. Welcome back after the break. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. India added 7,495 fresh COVID-19 cases, 6,960 recoveries and 318 deaths in past 24 hours. As per the latest report of Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, India's COVID-19 active cases stand at 78,291. Total recovered cases have reached 3,42,08,926 and recovery rate stands at 98.40%. Death toll has reached 4,78,759. Total Omicron cases in India have reached 236 so far. Over 139 crore 69 lakh doses of COVID-19 vaccine have been administered in India so far. Globally, coronavirus has infected above 27 crore 76 lakh 17,000 people. Above 53 lakh 96,000 people have died and recoveries are above 24 crore 88 lakh 55,000. USA has the highest active cases of above 1 crore 7 lakh 69,000 in the world, followed by India and Brazil. Next of kin of those who died of COVID-19 will get ex gratia amount of 50,000 rupees. Bereaved family may submit necessary documents to Sub-Divisional Officer SDO office during office hour to claim the ex gratia. Press release from Imphal DC says application forms can be downloaded from the website www.imphaleast.nic.in. Relief Center for Welfare of Differently Abled Persons, Manipur, signed 5-year-long Memorandum of Understanding MOU with Electronics and Communication Engineering Tezpur University today for facilitating its electronic robotic prosthetic hand to persons without limbs. According to a video released by the center, Women and Child Welfare Officer of the center, Pete Victoria, said the agreement was signed after Tezpur University's prosthetic hand trial was deemed successful. In today's MOU signing event, Center Vice President Lenin Hirom, Project Consultant Bikram Mayengbam and Amlan Jyoti Kalia, PhD, Research Scholar, Electronics and Communication Engineering, Tezpur University, Maibam Puya Chanu, M.Tech Electronics and Communication Engineering, Tezpur University were present. Two-day prosthetic trial began at RIMS Community Medicine Department along with staffs of Tezpur University.
High study is the success of the Targadi, Aquina Makatana, Laiba, Manipur, Laiba, Ate, disabled wherever, good Nam Yagrava, with the prosthetic Dakar Urupa, since Aquina provide to me and Nabagi Pandum Zigimatumina, High study is it, Aquina Panto Savini, Aquina Makatana, Adam Pantuk Nava Honazari, and the Mayam Gi Karasu, helps to Dakar oil.
Fourth Graduation Day celebration of RIMS Dental College was held with gaiety at RIMS Jubilee Hall today. The graduation day was held for 2016-2021 academic session of the college. Speaking at the event, State Chief Secretary Dr. Rajesh Kumar encouraged doctors to enroll in decent medical institutes for furthering their careers and also urged them to assist underprivileged of the society whenever needed. Attending the event, RIMS Director Professor A. Santa hoped that the pass-out doctors will bring development in the health sector of Manipur. Graduate examination toppers and 42 other students were felicitated on the occasion.
Oral hygiene and dental care is very, very pathetic in the country, but the ones who can afford, so it's a very cool branch all of you have chosen. You roll into money with good care, good service. But I will advise you to do something. It can be thought of that maybe you take off a day in a month and provide free services to the people who cannot afford. Try to do something social and pay back to the society from where we all come.
You gather the knowledge, you perform it, and try to reform the society. Right? Once you reform, then transform. So he said, performs, reforms, transform it because of you. A lot of communication gap between the patient party and doctors. So you have to be able, so in case of the MBBS, we have changed a lot of curriculum, how to communicate with the patients and patients party. So communication skill is very, very important.
Farmers Joint Action Committee Manipur observed Farmers Day at Irawat Bhavan, BT Road today. Coalition Against Drugs and Alcohol Kada held public discussion program for residents of Yangthang and Singjamai Wangma Pebia Pandit Laikai on the harmful effects of substance abuse in the society and roles of public in keeping a check on drug menace. Kada Imphal West District Committee organized the discussion program at Yangthang Maning Laikai Mahadeva Community Hall, while Kada Imphal West District Committee and the United Women Development Organization carried out the program at Singjamai Wangma Pebia Pandit Laikai. Regional Outreach Bureau today organized one-day integrated communication and outreach program at Modern College Porompat in Imphal East as a part of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. Modern College Department of History Head Associate Professor Dr. P. Pravabati spoke on first and second Nupilal, Kuki Rebellion, roles of Hizam Irawat, Jadonang, Rani Gaidinlu, World War II and others, while M. Koireng stressed on INA during the program. A quiz competition was held and a drama on Nupilal 1939 was showcased on the occasion. Manipur Home Guard Employees Welfare Association President Y. Mangi stated that the Bain Party instrument for Home Guards Mass Pass contingent for next year's Republic Day celebration have been submitted. Speaking to media at Manipur Press Club today, Mangi said musical equipments were submitted for use of Home Guard personnel who will participate in the event.
mayamda media gi mateng lojaraga aikoina haijening badi aikoina hojik haijeba khuding mukta Manipur sarkar na honorable chief minister na yamna thawai hachang yauna minungsi ge loina na tabiri bese masida koi gi home guard personnel singju aigi duty tobada ai sagi thok tobada neglect tokdaba chief minister gi assignment achobagi assignment battalion commander singna pibe assignment da aikoi mayam chu matam chana laga duty tokdana sarkar chi mateng pangbai bese aikoi gi thawai si
Kairao MLA cum State Planning Board Deputy Chairman Laremba Rameshwar has provided LPG gas connection sets under Ujjwala 2.0 to 332 beneficiaries of the constituency. The distribution event was held at the MLA's residence at Kiamgai.
One of the Honorary Sakas of two Punamuks always been sent over him, putting up the coin. My army had long honor kind of Pajata Pangan Baleva. And Lapino Hazaning Bisi, Pazana Coy had the live elections here, Amatuina, Pizepidona, Pangalakanda, Apogi, Karaoke, Pajasina, BJP, Sina, Pirakan, Takale, Hypotamus, Panodana, Yamda, Amukan Hazari, she beneficiary from Giriman, Punamaka, Choidina, and no another Kotaba, Layamba, the Gil Lakai, Wakar Machine, I do the we call it the board behind Hanego. Chipon Tado Purakanda, Party, we should be auditor of Saka, Sibu, Handiraga, they made his honestly because you turned the election, Zipazana, about people have a Simazuma Silla, Piri by my ben, send the same man, Mikoma, Krumzaga, as they have a Hazaraga, Siwang, Batam Services again.
Secretary of Iramdam Manipur Artists Association Ningombam Tomba refuted rumors of people dying after watching Imagi Numit Sida, played by artists of the association. Speaking to media at IMAA office in Palace Compound today, Tomba said that the Shumanglila was produced to enhance ties between parents and children and it has whatsoever no connection with anyone. A team of narcotic cell in Imphal arrested a miscreant along with 75 grams of suspected heroin at Lumfield supermarket around 2:30 p.m. yesterday. Arrested person is 35-year-old Letminlan Haukip, son of Sekhai Haukip from Lumfield MT quarter. Acting on a tip of narcotic cell team under the supervision of OC Inspector K.H. Dev Kumar arrested a miscreant. He has been handed over to Lumfield Police Station OC for further legal actions. Singhad Police Station team has arrested Neko Hao, a man accused of killing his friend Pumjalian Nghaite. Impact News Social said Nekho and Pumjalian went together to cut firewood in a forest where Nekho allegedly killed Pumjalian and went missing since then. After several days of hunt, police finally arrested him after receiving a tip-off regarding his hideout yesterday. Wankai MLA Yumkham Irabot warns of legal action against anyone who makes false charges upon the residents of Wankai constituency. He was speaking on the sidelines of launching his election campaign along with Mairap IB members at Kurai Ahungai yesterday.
Only one school at Lamno, another school at Simon Puki school Marang. I go to the email. Other Swato home in a Pumayam Siki Shibudo, I could legally, Moika, later more, board guitar, Toxanabam to work my amatore. I want to bought Tokrakana in Mabu prove say we have read. Chitin the we are, I don't want to talk to Pakamai. And let them be apprised and be taught what to do and what not to do. At the same time, the Southern President, the Karim to give penny is spoken with the moral push up to know with the house campaign.
Advisor to Chief Minister Health Dr. Sapam Ranjan assured that Manipur Health Department is all set to face a new variant of coronavirus, Omicron. An ecotourism park was inaugurated at Uremba Mayalekha in THOKCHOM Assembly constituency today. Speaking on the occasion, Dr. Sapam Ranjan and Rajya Sabha MP Laisemba Sana Jaba expressed firm belief that the park will serve as a recreational sport for the locals.
Omicron is luckily hozik faudi koi tawdri adu section da bayade because my infectious activities is yamna wange and azum hai Delhi romda tai national capital zo koi dum roina my cases lak pa khotpa an government ke site ke ready lerega in terms of the testing duga koi gi isolation ke tawna na bayda makalum koi health officials me amna dum adu gi preparation plan to boloi loiga Urembang gi area ji me amna khangbi railway station gi am nak pe area hoiba aruna development tongna khoigi alamanjing nahazing mi khuding mak naktan do zo park sida walk chanana bagi aduga naktan da or zo pothar ga phamma ga pothar ga khabaram dang para ga zo alamanjing na environment friendly zo iba adugi wakhal lo sigi park se koi sajagi
BJP OBC Morcha Manipur Pradesh members staged protest demonstration today against brutal murder of one BJP worker who is also state secretary of BJP OBC Morcha Kerala, Ranjit Srinivasan, on December 19. Members took part in the sit-in stage at BJP state office in Nijapad to take. Fourth outlet of East-O India has been opened at Brighter Academy Road in New Chekon, Imphal. Rajya Sabha MP Laisemba Sana Jawa and ex-MLA of Wankai Assembly constituency Okram Henry jointly inaugurated the new outlet of grocery supermarket chain East-O yesterday.
Singma molama jana abung phana hangagadi youth me thabak phangdaba thabak koi sarkari kari thabak phangdaba matikti yam saraba subam nobang khangdra leiba singse masi mayam ama koi thabak pirakwa aduna masi yam punung thawgan ngai adugumba koi khangthang amani na mani longje aduga yam nungai ribana koi sigi e-stores masi koi miyamda pote se leiba labu tunda koi 4 to 30% discount of facility.
Chief Minister Nonghorn Biren sends greetings to people of Manipur, especially Christian brethren, on the joyous occasion of Christmas. In his message, Biren says Christmas is celebrated with great pomp and joy by billions of people all over the world, and as the holy festival is celebrated, one must emulate Jesus Christ's eternal message of love and forgiveness by opening one's heart and extending a helping hand to everyone. He says Christmas also provides an opportunity for the people of Manipur to forget ill will and misgivings and forgive one's enemies. Communist Party of India, Manipur State Council, Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee, United Committee Manipur, UCM and Kuki NP Manipur have extended greetings to people of Manipur on the joyous occasion of Christmas. Party wishes for peace and harmony among hills and valley people of the state. A man was killed and 4 others injured in a blast at the district court complex today. The blast took place in a toilet on the 3rd floor in the old building around 12:25 p.m. 2 courtrooms are located near the toilet. The blast damaged the roof and walls of the toilet. Following the explosion, the bathroom grill fell on the vehicles parked on the ground floor. Hundreds of litigants with the attendants visit a court complex daily. Luckily, lawyers' chambers are located in the new building. Since lawyers were observing a strike today, there was no much footfall of litigants and their attendants at the court. Now the sports news. FUC Team B Khongnang Phaidek P bagged the championship title of first Thongam Ibohal Memorial Under-15 Boys Football Tournament. The Friends Union Club FUC Khongnang Phaidek P organized a tournament starting April 29, but it was put on hold due to COVID pandemic. In the final match, FUC Team B Khongnang Phaidek P defeated AFC Basikong 2-0. The winning goals were scored by Tanasian and TH Alex at the 12th and 14th minute. The winning team bagged 5,000 rupees in trophy, while runner-up team bagged 3,000 rupees and trophy, while second runners-up Kuman FC bagged 3,000 rupees and trophy. TH Alex of FUC Team B bagged Best Player of the Tournament title. Langthaba Lesi ex-minister Ojoy, Langthaba JP member L. Roshan, Oinam Tinga GP Pradhan TH Guneshwar, FUC President TH Bomcha and others attended the valedictory event. For the first time, South Korea has bagged the championship title of Asian Champions today. Trophy 2021 men's hockey tournament held at Dhaka. In the final match played yesterday, South Korea defeated Japan 4-2 by penalty to get the championship title. India beat Pakistan 4-3 to bag bronze medal in the championship. India's Suraj Karkera got best goalkeeper for the tournament and South Korea's Kenta Tanaka got player of the tournament title. Bangladesh has bagged the championship title of SAF Under-19 Women's Football Championship held at Dhaka. In the final match played at Dhaka's BSSS Mustafa Kamal Stadium, Bangladesh beat India 1-0 and bagged the title. It may be mentioned that Bangladesh bagged the championship title of SAF Under-19 Women's Championship for second time. Kerala Blasters dropped Chennaiyin 3-0 in a match of the Hero Indian Super League ISL 2021-22 played at Tilak Maidan Stadium yesterday. The winning goals were scored by George Pereira Dias, Sahal Samat and Ryan Luna at 9, 38 and 79th minute. A match between Hyderabad and East Bengal since 7:30 p.m. at GMC Athletic Stadium is underway. Before we end, let's look at the headlines once again. JAC against murder of Ningthaujam Rohit says Chief Minister Nongthom Biren has assured to arrest everyone involved in N. Rohit's killing within 2 days. State Cabinet approves 150 crore rupees to complete construction of Civil Secretariat complex in Manipuri ahead of Prime Minister's state visit in January next year. Intending candidate of 12th Manipur Legislative Assembly election from Wangkai Assembly constituency, Thangjoom Arun Kumar joins Bharatiya Janata Party. Manipur reports 16 new COVID-19 cases, 11 recoveries and 1 death in 24 hours. Positivity rate stands at 1.18%. And India adds 7,495 new COVID-19 cases, 6,960 recoveries and 434 deaths in 24 hours. Recovery rate stands at 98.40%. That's all we have in this bulletin. Thank you for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipuri Bulletin from Momoka Salam. For more news, you can also follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and YouTube. Have a great evening and stay safe.
Lamdam asigi launi singmi singi ahangba lamsingda thabi hauro Mahindra company amadi Holland country gi Heiss ZPC company ga punna tissue culture tawraga puthokchaba asengba alu char iramdam asigi laibak le hawa yamna chunaraba alu angangba Lady Rosetta amadi alu angogba karfi jyoti makhalani mak pambiragani supnatagi alu piece amana alu kg ama hena puthokpa ngamba alu makhalni iramdam asibu sabu ongnaba alu puthoklasi asengba alu char tharsi Saranaba alu hundok khakna maton thoklaga semba alu chara tharagum si haiba kholau amagaloina sahi ahum sugna chatharakpa mission amagi makhada pujarakpa alu chara singni mipal tangdana iramdam asida alu gi awapa lehelagum si lengsing birau ngasimak Mahindra tractor showroom Malong Bazar Lintoi House Kaksing Bazar adongi ahangba phum singda alu thabiduna iramdam asida alu gi awapa lehelagum si
lan na thoram